Okay, so words and expressions that I've found easiest to learn were um, familial words like mom, sister, cousin, um, greetings. I feel like the action words, the AR and some of the AR and ER words were really easy for me to remember, such as beber, comer, correr, nadar, because like I do these things a lot. So I guess I paid more attention when learning them. Some of the things I found most challenging was um, the numbers and also, well, not numbers, but more so telling time and then knowing whether to put L or La based on gender because sometimes my brain gets it mixed up. Um, what grammar concepts have I found easiest to understand? The AR and ER and IR verbs, and then yeah, for the most difficult, I feel like it would be the gender and number agreements. What the tools and strategies that have helped me, I use Duolingo, and I also listen to a lot of like Spanish music and watch TV shows where like I put the language in Spanish and then I just read the subtitles in English. And so that helps me like hearing Spanish words because like when we're saying them, they're much slower paced than like when a real native Spanish speaker would be speaking. And I feel like that helps me a lot. Um Also, I practice like with flashcards and going through my notes with my dad. Some improvements I notice is that like now when I'm reading Spanish, I don't have to think about it. I've took Spanish classes before prior and it was always like I understand but like I'm translating it word by word in my head. Now like I can read the whole sentence and like by the time I get to the end of the sentence like I know what I just read and I know the English version of it to respond in Spanish. And so that's really great. Um I still feel like I need to get better at writing my Spanish and just working on the tiene, tengo, tener, like the I want, I have, I'm doing, how I say those kind of verbs because sometimes in my mind I get confused on which one to use, and sometimes I get confused on like I draw blanks on which to use at all. For the McGraw Hill Connect, the activities that I've liked most, but I also simultaneously found it most challenging, is the activity where you fill in the blank and you have to, they just give you the word and give you the sentence and you have to fill in the blank. I feel like that really makes me have to think in Spanish, and I feel like it's really beneficial for my learning. Um, the activity I like the least, mm, I don't think I have one. I don't think I have one. Sometimes the fill in the blank activity, which is why it is my one that I like, which is simultaneously the most challenging one because sometimes like there will be words I don't know, and so I guess it'll make, well, not more so I guess, but it'll make the process harder for me to do because then I'll have to like go through and like be like, okay, what does this word mean? And then okay, so this means this, add this word to it, and yeah. So but overall I think I'm progressing along nicely.